APTT me her. And today we're moving ahead. We're just moving ahead. It's going to be a journal page, okay, for the card lottery. Think about that for a minute. So I already had this painty paper background. I don't know how long I had it, but it's been a few days or longer. And I wanted to pump it up just a little bit, and I thought, well, you know, it's still New Year, y'all. It may not be New Year's Day or, you know, the first week or whatever, but it's still the new year, because I said so. So we're going to add some numbers, and I'm just sponging it on with a makeup wedge, and that color will be listed in the description box below the video. Click on the phrase "show more" to see more information, along with a list of ingredients and whatever other pertinent information I may or may not put down there, because one just never knows about me. It's Crafter Workshop stencil there, y'all. Y'all know I like me some stencils. Anywho, here you go, y'all. So I thought, well, just in case I mess up a little bit, because, you know, it happens, I'm going to put some clear gesso on there. Now, yes, the video is sped up. You know why? Maybe I'll tell you later if you don't. You have to just keep watching. Anywho, it's just smearing around clear gesso. It goes on just a little cloudy, okay? And if you need to really matte something down, get rid of some gloss or something, the clear gesso is really good for that. So I got these here Dylusion. These are mask. They come out of the stencil, okay? And I'm going to use them. If you saw the thumbnail, you knew it was coming. Don't go back and look at the thumbnail right now, because you got a video you're watching, okay? Okay. So I want to, y'all, I tell you what, y'all think I'm kidding when I say it's like it's the first time every time. It's kind of true. I'm like, now what? Do I want white? Do I want black? Do I want white? Do I want black? No, let's use white gesso. Because it's not quite white, and it's definitely not black. Y'all, I did not have, really, did I have a plan? I wanted to use those stencils. How's that for a plan? And mask, because this is theoretically, technically a mask. The numbers was theoretically, technically a mask as well. Okay? Okay, well, there we go. So we're going to smear this around for, you know, a long time. It's just not really too long of a video. I think it's like under 20 minutes even, maybe. So there's that. I have sped it up for your viewing convenience. And if you don't like listening to me, please turn your volume down and just watch the video and listen to your own musica, because you can do that, y'all. If you want to speed me up, speed me up. And I talk really, 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 really fast and sound funny. If you want to slow me down to get a little more slow action, slow me down, and you will hear me talk funny. Anywho, pause. So we're going to wipe away some of that white gesso, because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just wipe it away. I don't know if I like it or not. So I have a baby wipe there, which I forgot to put in the list of ingredients, but, you know, there we go. So you have to keep turning it so you get fresh area. Otherwise, you're just smearing around the same color you're picking up, because it's just to kind of pick up some of it. Not all of it, just some of it. And so I got some of it kind of squeezed up underneath the mask there, so I'm just kind of wiping it away. I don't know. I'm like, yeah. I don't know. That's kind of this whole page kind of went that way. I'm like, there's not enough contrast. So let's put some more of that background color on there. I think it's Deep Midnight Tranquility. I don't know what it is. description box. Ingredients are down there, y'all. And we're just going to do that. No, I don't show you painting all of them. I thought I'd, did that zoom in and then zoom out as we're closing it, painting the last one, but I didn't even film it. I'm just like, y'all just going to have to take my word for it that I paint them all. Because, somebody could have laid the mask or the stencil on there and done it that way. But no, they wanted to use a painting brush. So they painted them in slow motion. Just about, seems like. Not really. But so my story is going. And we're going to be zooming away from that in a moment. I hope everybody's had a good year so far and that everybody's looking forward to this one. And, now we're going to outline with the white Jelly Roll, y'all. I love this pen. Anywho, I thought, well, my line's not too defined, so we're going to do that. And we're going to kind of scribbly it, okay? Because I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not much of a doodler. Maybe this should have been the I don't know page. And my color kind of flashes in and out, and that's just how it goes. And I thought, well, I need more contrasting, so let's use this black pen. And I thought, well, you know what? It kind of looks like it adds a little movement, and I'm doing it real sketchily. So it's just like, well, y'all see. So, sketchily. I'm not really, well, I do draw, but I'm not really too much of a sketcher person. And I'm like, yeah, I'm liking that. So I'm going to show you the whole pen work here because I didn't cut it out. That's why. Cut it out. Not going to do it. So, there we go. And I'm like, oh, it's just a couple little lines here and there. And let's white out their faces. Let's just jiggly wiggly up their faces and sketchy them and do some more sketch lines. And I'm like, well, okay, why not? Because, why not? What's the worst that can happen? We throw this away and nobody ever sees it. We cut it out and use it for something else. Nobody will ever know. All your journal pages don't have to be wondermous and perfect and beautimous and, they can be a little disjointed. It's perfectly all right. Because journal pages are a way of working out what's inside that you don't even know that there's anything in there. You're just like, no, I'm just playing around. Which, it's cool. Playing around. Okay. Liking it. Yeah, they're kind of movie looking. Let's ink around the edge, okay? Okay, she says. So we're just going to ink around the edges. As you can see, we're inking. Anyway, there we go. Ta-da! She says as she spans her hands out. Oh, let's use the die cuts. Because I had this piece of paper. Y'all saw it in a promo video, maybe? Promo picture. Not a video. Not a promo. It's a picture. And I thought, I love this. I'm like, let's use this little border punch die thing from Jane Davenport. Came with that unicorn, I do believe. I don't know. It's in the description box, y'all. And I loved it. And I thought, yes. Because red and blue, is beautimous. It had a little turquoise in there, too. But that doesn't show up so much. And I thought, okay. Well, I'm liking this. So we're just going to glue that on. It's art glitter glue. Doesn't have any glitter in it, y'all. There's no glitter in it. But it was initially made for glitter, and that's the name give me some of that art glitter glue. But, it's my second favorite. My first favorite is, we'll use it. We'll use it. Don't you worry. Don't hold your breath either, but we'll use it in her video. So we're going to glue those on. This part is sped up, believe it or not. So I'm kind of like, oh, is that too close? Is that too far? And I'm like, I don't know. It's just going right there. It'll be fine. It will be wondermous right where it is. I think it's pretty good. There we go. Just gluing and gluing. It's not a glue book, but we're gluing on it. There we go. It's just kind of like a little accent, you know, kind of like what a semi-border is supposed to be. I'm like, yeah, straighten our paper out. I'm like, oh, we're going to cut some letters out of that same red, blue stuff. And I did not bore y'all with cutting these letters out. That little alpha set I got back on sale back last year in 2020. Anyways, I do like it. It's fiddly. I'm not going to lie to you. It is fiddly. They are thinlets. So, you know, cardstock's going to be about the best you get with it. Anyway, fiddly. Okay? But I do like them, and I've used them a few times, several maybe. Anywho, so I smear my original tacky glue down there, you know, and then I just lay my letters on it. Or you could run it through a Xyron if you really wanted to. But that's now you're getting back into that fiddly syndrome. And I thought, well, my borders aren't really popping so much, so let's put some black around them. And I just grabbed my regular old ink pen right there, and I'm like, okay, that's not really doing a lot either. So, but we're just going to keep going with it, because why not, y'all? Here we go. Can you tell? Nah. Can you tell now? No, and my words are like invisible. And I went around them in white. I didn't show you that part because it really didn't make any difference. So now I'm going over the top of them with some black marker pen, paint pen thing. I don't know what it is, y'all. It's something black. Now I'm like, well, that's okay, but I'm really not that happy with it. I'm just telling you, hickin', y'all, just was not quite that happy with it. So we're going to finish that up, and I'm going to look at it, and we're going to try to put some white on there. And I'm like, well, no, that's even worse than it started out as. What are we going to do? Well, I didn't put my varnish on there yet, because I usually go over the top of it with varnish, and so it just smeared that black all to heck, y'all. Smeared it all to heck. And I'm like, well, I don't know. But I'm just going to keep trudging along. Just going to keep trudging along. Hickin', y'all. Okay, now what do we do? Although I kind of like how it's smeared kind of behind there. And I'm like, ta-da, again. And I'm like, no, I'm not happy with it. I thought, what else can we do? Let's go over it with some foil. You know, that foil film stuff. So I used my planter glue, Prima planter glue, and I gently put it on there, you know, and it doesn't necessarily go everywhere, and you let it dry for just, you know, 20 seconds or something. You bend it with your hand, make it dry a little faster or something like that. And then you put your foil on there, and you're like, yeah, okay, well, I like that. It's not showing up so well in the camera right here on my little editing screen, but I like it much better. In fact, we keep it this way, okay? Just so you know. So we're just going to keep going on and on and on. I'm like, yeah, I'm liking that. That's bringing the red back in, which is, you know, a little pop of red. Not a pop of black, Patty, but a pop of red. And here we go. Some of it's sticking to my page back there, but, you know, it's whatever. At this point, it's like, well, you know, I'll just deal with that at a later time, because, you know, it's just later time. Fanning it, oh, try just a little bit, because you don't want it totally dry, because then the film won't stick. So there we go. Yeah. And they look like they pop up a little bit now. I don't know. I'm like, well, we need to draw some of that shiny up here, so we just smeared it around there kind of weird, haphazardly, smooshed it with my finger, and now we're using that part that's already got some missing foil parts. We're just going to rub that on there, and it's like, bam! That's it. I love it. Okay. Yes, ta-da again. Oh, we got to turn those into greeting cards. I didn't bore y'all with that part, because y'all have seen me do that part before. This time I scanned the picture, the journal page, and then I printed it out on the computer instead on the selfie because, yeah, that's been giving me fits. I stamped my little name on the back, y'all. APT Jamie, that's me. That's who you're watching. And I'm glad you're watching. We stomped the envelope because, you know, I like putting pretties on the envelope. And so we just got that done. And we put Happy New Year on the inside because it's still New Year. Ta-da! Photo montage. So, you know my spiel. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have wonderful blessings for a happy, healthy, artful new year. Don't forget to like, kind comment, share the video, subscribe if you've not already done so. That'd be nice. Thanks for watching, and happy arting, y'all.